Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now in this video, I'm going to show you my top 5 most useful websites as a DJ. All of these websites will help you out in your career for completely different reasons. Now before we get started, if you're liking the content and learning something on this channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos. So let's get straight into it. Now the first website that we're going to be looking at is called Soundiiz, soundiiz.com. And what this website does is it allows you to transfer playlists from one streaming service to another. So here on Soundiiz, once you've signed up and logged in and connected all of your streaming services, this is what it will look like right here. So if we click on Spotify and then go to playlists, these are all of the playlists that I've added to my Spotify account. So for example, if we take this one right here, this one's called New UKG 24/7. You can then go over to transfer, give it a name, that one's fine. This playlist only contains 68 tracks, which means it will work fine with the free version. The free version only allows you to transfer 200 tracks, which is more than enough, but if you do need to transfer more than that, then you'll just need to sign up for a paid account, which is £4.50 per month. And don't forget that you can sign up for that, transfer all of your playlists, and then just unsubscribe. So it really isn't that expensive at all. So now let's click confirm and then choose which service we'd like to transfer it to. So let's click Tidal. And then as you can see, it's pretty quick with its conversion. And then once it's done, it will tell you if there are any errors. So let's click on the errors here. So you can see there are 3 tracks that were not found. That's all good. And now if we go down to Tidal and then go to playlists, and then scroll down, you can see right here, I've got my new UKG 24/7 playlist in Tidal. This isn't just useful for DJing, you can transfer all of your playlists from other streaming services just to listen to at home. But as a DJ, with how important streaming is now in DJ software, this tool is invaluable. So I highly recommend checking this out, it's awesome, soundiiz.com. The next website we're going to look at is called acapellasforyou.co.uk. Now, once you've made an account and signed in, this is what it will look like. It's a pretty basic looking website, but the amount of acapellas in this library is kind of incredible. So let's type in Mob Deep, click enter, and then all of the acapellas will appear down here. Now, one of the most important things to look at on this website is the rating, which is on the right-hand side. Anything that is 4 stars or above is almost certainly going to sound good, but you do sometimes find that there are DIY acapellas on this website. Not many, but they are there, and they often have quite a low rating. So this one right here, you can see that's got a really low rating. That's probably not going to sound good. You can take a listen to it, but in my experience, anything with a low rating, it's best to just move on and not bother listening to it. Now, of course, with the invention of stems in DJ software, you can of course get the acapella for any song, but the studio acapella is always going to sound best. So if you're making a mashup and you're putting it online, maybe onto SoundCloud or even releasing it, you should check if you can find the studio acapella, because your mashup is just going to sound so much better. Now there is a limit to how many acapellas you can download. So if we go back to the main page, you can see here you get 30 downloads in a 30-day window. So use them wisely. Don't go in there and just download everything you see immediately, because you'll run out of downloads. But 30 downloads a month has been enough for me. You can of course make a second account with a different email address and then get another 30 and then just keep doing that if you need more. But acapellas for you, this website, I've used it for years, and some of the best acapellas, best quality acapellas I've ever found have been on this website. So do check it out. The next website we're going to look at is called music/map.com. Now again, this is quite a simple website, but it's very powerful for discovering new music based on music that you already like. So all you need to do is type in an artist. So let's type in Sammy Verji. And then when you hit enter, you get this graphic of all artists that people who like Sammy Verji also like. I've discovered so many new artists from this website, and all you need to do is hover over one of the artists, click on that, and it will give you a new music map with that new artist in the middle. So if there's a style of music that you like, but you actually don't know too much about it, this is the website for you. You're going to find all the artists that sound similar to that one at the click of a button, and you can just continuously discover more and more new artists from this website. Very powerful, musicmap.com. The next website we're going to look at is called WhoSampled.com. Now this website is a complete catalog and history and archive of all sampled music. You can type in any song you want and it will tell you what songs that song has sampled, and it will also tell you what songs have sampled that song. Again, great for music discovery. I actually use this website an awful lot, especially on my phone. I'll hear a song and I'll recognize a sample in that song. That happens quite often. And I know that I can just go to WhoSampled and find out what that is. So let's just type in Nas One Love. Click that there. And then here, if you scroll down, you can see that this song contains samples of 2 other songs. And then you can click on one of them. And then here, you can take a listen to the song that Nas One Love has sampled, and it will tell you where in this track the sample appears. So here it says it appears right at the start. So let's take a listen. So I can recognize that straight away. So let's pause that before we get a strike and then take a listen to the Nas track. You can hear the sample right there. Honestly, I've spent a lot of time on this website. Let's just type in Daft Punk into the search bar, click on Daft Punk, scroll down and you've got an archive of every single song that Daft Punk have sampled from. So let's click here on Aerodynamic from 2001. That has got a Sister Sledge sample. You can click on that and it tells you that the sample appears at 16 seconds. So 16 seconds into that video, you can hear the sample that Daft Punk used. Honestly, it's a great resource. It's WhoSampled.com. And finally, this website is one of my favorites for discovering new music, buying music, and supporting artists directly. It's Bandcamp.com. So if we head to genres right here, let's type in UK Garage. You will not only quite often find music that hasn't been released publicly on streaming services, it's only been released on vinyl or exclusively on Bandcamp, but you're actually supporting these artists directly. Pretty much all of this money goes directly to the artist via their Bandcamp account, which is great. We all know that streaming services are paying these artists next to nothing, so this is a great thing to be able to do. But also, this is just where a lot of underground music lives. So if you're trying to find music for your sets that's going to make you stand out from the crowd, so you're not just playing the same old thing as everyone else, Bandcamp.com is a great place to start. There are other websites where you can find underground music, like SoundCloud is really good for that, Hype Edit, but I will probably cover all of those in a future video. So for me, this is one of the best websites for discovering new music and new artists. So those are my top 5 most useful websites as a DJ. I actually have a lot more of these, so I'll probably do a second video with another 5 in the near future. If you want to see that video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you like this video and you learned something, hit the like button, share the video, and leave me a comment and let me know which of these websites you found the most useful. I'll see you on the next one.